Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Married Life. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, so we'll be back though.
Yeah, we back.
Yeah, we had to take care of life stuff. We still adulting.
Yeah, adult stuff.
Yeah, so.
Speaking of which, we talking about being 40 and over and 40 and under.
Yeah. Let's talk about both because we got experience in both of them. So
Yeah.
we remember when not being 40, and we have been 40 for a few years now. So it's not like we're new to it. So we know what we talk about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we know what being 40 is about.
You think it's a real change when you turn 40? Like you felt a drastic difference?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's your personal perspective, but I can tell you, me personally, my life changed when I hit 40.
What?
Yeah.
In what way?
All right, so I'm 40 in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I started the business in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I got rid of my student loans in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
My credit was the best it's ever been in my life in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I had the most money I ever had in my life in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
It was just different. I learned so much in 2020 about people, about social media, the influence, and what can affect you. I learned about addiction. So just like I learned a little bit more. I less about celebrity and popularity, but more about what can make us better. So that's what happened to me personally since I've been 40.
Okay, but what about physically? I mean, you
Physically?
did get married in 2020,
Mhm.
but that's a different story. What about physically? When you turned 40, did you feel a drastic change?
Oh yeah, I mean, they used to tease me about it and say when you get 40, you're gonna be waking up with certain pains. No joke. A few weeks after I turned 40, I woke up and my fingers was hurting. But I'm like, what do I do with that has to mess my fingers up?
Right.
But that was just one thing, little aches and pains. It takes a little longer to snap back. It's almost like, like Ant-Man, the quantum realm or something like that. The time slow. It's
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like when we were young, we used to snap right back. But
Right.
man, this don't take a long time to heal.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So mid 40, now that's definitely changing. Now, what about you as far as the body though?
Well, I mean, see, to me, it didn't happen like all at once. Like you turn 40, a couple weeks later, I'm like stiff.
Mm-hmm.
I always been like, oh, I got a bad mattress. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I worked out too much the day before. I did too much. Like, I don't know. Now that I'm 43, I can't say there is a physical difference.
It is or it's not?
It is. It is.
Okay.
It is a physical difference. But maybe it's my mindset. I try not to blame that on being 43. I be like, nah, I just ain't worked out in a while, or little things like that. I never contributed to age.
Nobody
Contribute it to age.
Nobody. That's the last thing that is on our mind because we think ain't no way we not old.
No, I'm not old.
No, we not old. We definitely not old. But I will tell you this: it took me a while to really, really understand certain things as a young man's game. So it took me a while to be like, it's okay.
It's okay to bow out gracefully.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took me a while.
So would you say that about basketball?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It took me a while to say, all right, well, it's just not my game. Because, I remember one time, even being 40, thinking like I still can do it. Now, here's another thing. When I turned 40, I scored 38 points in a game.
Okay.
So, of course, at the beginning of 40, I still think I got it.
Right.
Yeah. But after a while, I was like, I just don't have it like that. And let them young boys have it.
I think for me, when I was like, okay, let the young girls have it, was like certain kind of clothing. I was like, I can't do that no more.
Nah.
Certain things, it's just like, Nah, I'm gonna just go ahead and let the young girls have that.
So on the clothes tip, that's
On
when
the
you felt like
clothes
that.
tip, right? Even you know what? Even on the acting, you know, the way you act in
Mm-hmm.
public,
Mm-hmm.
or yeah, it was like, okay, yeah, Melissa, you
There's a
can't keep
certain
acting
point.
like that because
Okay.
you 40 and you know
Mm,
40 whatever. Like you can't do that out in public
okay.
no more. So yeah, I kind of.
All right. Yeah. Well. All right. I
So
feel
that
you.
would be more of a mindset there. Like, yeah, I just can't. I just can't do certain things, you
Yeah.
know,
Well.
and nor do I want to in
Yeah.
that
I'm about to
regard.
say you really don't want
No,
to.
I don't want to.
All right. So,
Right?
yeah. So you really don't want to.
No,
I can understand that,
no.
and I'm cool with not wanting to too.
Oh yeah,
Like
well, I'm comfortable
yeah.
with
If
it. I'm fine
it
with
took
it.
me like a week or two to like, nah, I should still want to, but after a while I was like, nah, I shouldn't.
And is this in regard to basketball again?
No, just
No,
like other things. All
like
right. So I coach our youngest son in AU basketball.
yeah, you used to. Mm-hmm.
So I go to practice one time. I have Jordans on.
Right.
They got Jordans. I thought about it, but I'm like, all right. I go another practice. We have the same haircut. I
Ah.
said, no, I can't do it. Like I'm not supposed to be like them. I'm not even being like them. Like that's when I realized it's supposed to be a difference. Like
Right.
I'm their coach. I'm not supposed to have the same Jordans he has on or the
Okay.
Jordans that he wanted. Like
Right.
no, it's not supposed to be like that. So
Yeah.
that's one thing that made me realize that. And I was thinking about wearing the Jordans. I talked to my cousin about this. We really only wear Jordans like when we run errands,
Oh, okay.
or if I'm going to the movies by myself,
Yeah.
or me and you going to the movies. But if we going to a restaurant, I'm not wearing Jordans.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm wearing I'm wearing something else.
Right. Some casual jobs
Yeah,
or
some
something.
casual jumps. But yeah, so that's definitely
Yeah,
different.
that's the difference.
Yeah, I'm not. Nah, I shouldn't be wearing no Jordans. There's only one pair of Jordans that I would normally wear, and everybody in the world
Right.
know
That's how I feel about them short shorts.
the booty shorts.
The booty shorts.
You shouldn't be wearing the booty
I
shorts.
should not be putting my ass up in no booty shorts.
You can
What?
run around
I
me though.
am not 25. I'm not 25.
Hmm.
Far from that.
Well, you
I
can
don't
wear
know.
booty
I mean,
shorts
to each
sometimes.
down. I wear shorter shorts.
Mm.
Cheeks not hanging out of
Oh
nothing.
no. Now, what age do you think you stop wearing the booty shorts?
I mean, to each down.
No, I'm talking about you.
Oh, me?
Mhm.
Whoa. 30 something.
30 something.
Yeah, 30 something.
And what made you stop wearing them?
I don't know. Well, first it was a mother.
Okay.
So I felt,
Yeah, that's a lot.
you know, I wore them
That's
once or
enough.
twice, and I was like, yeah, this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's inappropriate to me as a
okay.
mom.
I think so.
You know, so it's like, I wore them a couple times in my 30s, but somewhere in my 30s, I said, yeah, let me get them a little longer.
Okay, all right. So
Then they started going further down my leg.
then you start wearing what you call a pedal pussies? You just went all the way down to the pedal to your shins. Damn. Okay, all right. Now, when let's say you were under 40,
Yeah.
as far as you could remember, what was your dress style when you were under 40?
Well, I always been a jeans and t-shirt type of girl.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I got married,
Mm-hmm.
and my husband is Showboat Jr.
Damn, that's my mother's name. Go ahead.
But you like to put it on? That's what we say.
Hold on. We gotta get.
Terry said, I'm gonna go put it on.
Yeah, she put it on.
Yeah.
Now, don't forget about 89. He used to put it on too.
89 used to put it on. This is his parents.
Pops. Yeah, they used to put
So,
it on
and
too.
my parents is the total opposite. My parents are a little older than yours. My mama tomboy. I mean, let's be real.
It's okay.
My father's in work clothes most of the time, and he retired.
Yeah.
He still wear work clothes. So it's they never been fashion focused people.
Mm-hmm.
So it it wasn't until I got married that I kind of paid attention more
Pay this
to
more. Okay.
what I would put on, because I throw on some jeans and t-shirts, tennis shoes, and go in a minute. I make that look real nice.
So back then, before you were 30, you say jeans and t-shirts, and
Majority. Now I throw on some flats with a nice little blouse, but it was always jeans. A dress here and there.
now how do you feel about dressing different age? Like, are you still trying to find that groove, or you just like I'm aware what I'm aware?
I feel like I'm trying to find a groove for what I'm aware. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm aware what I want to wear, appropriate for the occasion.
Okay.
And not just do jeans and t-shirt, jean and the blouse. You know what I'm saying? I try to switch it up more.
Okay.
Keep it fresh.
Okay.
So I do give it a little more thought now.
So you give it the more thought. Now, giving it the more thought, I want to ask you about shopping now as far as a fashion. Like, is it a difference when you used to shop when you was under 40?
Well, I would say the difference is I could shop how I want to shop now. I ain't have to just stay at Rainbow. I don't have to, I don't have to just stay at Rainbow. Nothing no more. But,
Oh man! But you was always trying to save $1, but still trying to look decent.
I always wanted to look decent.
Yeah.
I just I don't want just jeans. That's my whole thing. I don't want to wear just jeans anymore. But I think I still shop smart. Try to shop smart.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We both shop smart. That's just who we are.
Yeah.
And well, I will say your quality has changed. Your taste in quality has changed.
What I say, Rainbow? Right now.
Yeah.
No.
So I saw it over the years,
Yeah.
and like me and you was somewhere, and you grabbed something, and you was like, "That's just nice." Like from across the room, you was like, "That's nice." You went over there. And you saw the price, you was like, "Yeah, that's about right."
Oh, okay.
Because it's nice.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, yeah, you just a little different.
Yeah.
So me from the outside looking in,
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I know, me from looking outside into you, I've seen the change in you. When do you think that you always been a smart dresser, but do you think it's changed since you were younger?
Yeah, I assume that everybody goes through the change,
Yeah, right.
like that. I think some people stay in the lane of, okay, I like this, and I'm not going to grow. I understand that, but I was kind of always into it, like a little bit. At certain points, I couldn't afford it, of course. So when I started working, even when I was working for the first time, I was shopping at, like you say, Rainbow. I'm at Oak Tree.
Oh, right.
Buying jeans for 2 for $20, like that type of thing. So I was trying, but it was just it was just within my budget. And over the years, I always found the way to get it like a little bit less expensive, but I'm gonna get the quality, but a little less expensive.
So smart shopping.
Yes, smart shopping. And instead of getting one big ticket item, I would rather have like 2 nice items versus one big ticket item. Something like, so that's like my mindset when I used to shop. Now it's just like I always think like I'm 40.
Well, how did your style change when you started getting up to 40 and past 40?
Oh, how did it change?
Did it change in your 30s? Did it change, in your 40s? When you think a real change happened, like the switch?
Okay, now when I turned 40, to me it was almost like ain't no excuse. Like you shouldn't be doing that. Like I can't go back. Like when I was a certain age, do you remember I used to wear graphic tees? I used to have a lot of graphic tees.
Right.
I had to throw all them out.
Okay.
I'm 40.
Right.
Now, most of the time when people see me on the camera, I got a black tee. You the only person that can tell the world that I got a million black t-shirts, and that's easy for me to boom. And I think that's age appropriate.
Oh, okay.
Like if somebody see my son's father, it's like, okay, he's age appropriate, not with a McDonald's t-shirt on or something graphic. Like, nah, that's more presentable, especially if I'm out. Like I'm a plain tee. And that's cool.
Yeah.
So I definitely wanted to be dressing like 40, and that's what my image of dressing like a 40-year-old casual man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's your take on it.
yeah, like no Jordans. Like Jordans is cool, but just for me personally, like Jordans is not that style.
Jordans
Chino
every once in a
jeans.
while, but not all the time.
Yeah, my pants. If they not dark blue jeans, they're gonna be chinos,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
Okay.
So when I got to 40, and I wanted to dress a certain way, just keep it simple.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
keep it simple.
So it has changed.
Mhm.
Your mindset changed when you hit 40.
Oh, for sure,
Ah,
for sure. I have no excuse. I shouldn't be wearing so and so.
right.
To me, that's my personal opinion.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how I do it. Now, we were talking earlier about working. Now you 40, so
Plus.
we know how it is working now, and we know how it is when we were younger. Now, of course, we all go through our first job and stuff like that. But now that I want to start now that you're a 40 and over person, how do you look at work?
Well, I mean, I feel like I got a little bit of well, I'm starting in a new field. So, I haven't been a new girl at a job in 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a little PTSD from my old company. So I'm a little defensive.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Like, it's a saying, and excuse my language on this one. What they say when you turn 40, you run out of fucks to give.
I can
I mean,
attest to
them
that.
things is running low.
Yeah.
So
Do you think anything wrong with that?
no.
Because I thought, like, should I be like, is that a good thing, a bad thing?
Right?
I don't care.
No. I don't think it's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes, I do look and I say, am I supposed to care about this situation? I second guess my fucks.
Yeah.
Like, should I give one to this
Yeah.
situation? But yeah, that's how I feel at work. Like,
Okay.
from my last job, I feel as though like I'm over 40. I'm a grown woman, and sometimes I gotta remind myself I'm grown. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody gonna hold me
Crazy.
hostage.
You got to remind yourself.
Yeah, sometimes
Okay.
because I don't. Sometimes I'm still amazed at it. Like, I'm grown up. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I am grown.
Yeah.
And as a grown person, starting a new field, I'm not no young chick.
Yeah.
Okay, I've decided to take this step in my life in my own decision. Don't get it twisted.
No.
Don't get it. Please don't get it twisted. I'm not 21 in here. Because I'm new here. I ain't new to this.
Yeah.
So like I'm defensive. I got PTSD from my last job.
Yeah.
I really do.
Okay. Well, it's just gonna take some time.
Yeah,
all.
that's it. Yeah, it's just gonna take some time, but I am more comfortable in myself, going into these jobs and
so
figuring it out.
So you're definitely more comfortable about working at this age.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we've been around long enough,
yeah,
so
yeah,
we should kind of know how people act at work.
Right,
and,
right, definitely. But I think sometimes they think something different. I'm older and I'm new. So it's a different outlook at me. I think sometimes, but.
Yeah, and but think about this. Maybe they think that this is an opportunity for them to be on top of you, because y'all both grown, so they can't really be that much on you. They can only do that in work. So, this is an opportunity for them to do that because they don't get to do it nowhere else.
Right, yeah. I understand, but they gonna have to pick somebody else.
Yeah. They'll learn.
I will say, they'll learn. And I will say the one thing I always say is like, I do not live to work. I work to live.
Yeah.
And you always say I don't live to work.
People don't
I have a
understand
life
that.
outside of work that I enjoy. I like my family. I like all my family.
I know.
I'm come here to do a job, work my hours, and I'm going home.
Yeah. Now, when did you get that attitude? Because we didn't always have that attitude.
Oh, I got this maybe about. I feel like I could pinpoint, like it was like a build up at work To
Okay.
the point where I was like, you know what? This job don't make or break me, because I'm gonna make it work regardless.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So it ain't. I ain't gonna be homeless in the streets.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna just go
We'll be
home
all right.
cry.
As we
and
as
not
we
do nothing.
always say,
Yeah.
it'll be we
We'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll be all
Yeah.
right.
Do you think that came with 40?
The which part that will be all right?
We'll be all right.
You know, part of it is like I always think back, like we've been on this earth for too many years. Like we had to learn something.
Yeah. Right.
So I am more confident in different situations in life because we've been here.
Yeah.
So it's just like ain't too many things that's new
Right.
that we ain't
Right.
seen, and
Yeah.
we feel that and to see that. So it's just like whatever y'all got, all right.
Is that how you feel about work? How do you
I feel about life
life like that?
like that. It's like I thought about today. Let's say we were younger and we trying to figure out how to get some money.
Right.
Now as an adult, it's like I have 20 different ideas of how somebody can get some money.
Right.
Especially with the day and age that we live in. It's like, man, so nah, I'm not tripping off nothing.
Right.
Like, what do you want to do? You want to learn how to build a rocket?
Right. Yeah.
Like, just give me some time. So it's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm having a ball.
That's where your resourcefulness come in at,
Yes.
that over 40 resourcefulness.
Yes.
Like,
boy.
man, shit.
Do anything. Like, where you want to go? Like, what you want to see?
Right. We can make this work.
Yeah.
And like you said, especially, now we got it right in our phones to figure out how to do it.
Man.
We always on that,
Man.
on any type of social media, Google, YouTube, whatever. So, yeah, it's no excuse. And that's why I don't understand, like, how can you feel like my fate? Don't feel like my fate is in your hands. Don't feel like that.
But some people
you're gonna be disappointed.
But think about this. Not that I know I'm not even gonna say the average person, but a lot of people don't have other things that they can do. So this is their only thing. So
Right.
let's say they are used to dealing with people with this is your only thing.
Yeah.
Then they run into us, they be like, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying work now because I feel I just feel like it's
I mean,
gonna work out.
It seemed like you're excited about the new
Oh,
possibilities.
I'm definitely excited about that. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, can I give you a round of applause?
Yeah, no.
Can I get hold on. Hold on, give a round of applause. You say you got new employment now. Hold on now.
You're so silly.
All right. Had to give you a round of applause.
Well, talk to me about your work. How you feel about work over 40 and under 40? Like, what are the differences?
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you that. But
What's the applause still going?
no, but I want to tell the people to, if you're watching this video, subscribe. We're gonna give you a few seconds to subscribe. They're gonna like
give
the joke.
them a time.
Yeah,
Give-
then they're
give
gonna
you time.
subscribe, and then they're gonna share the video. So we're gonna give you the time. Now you were asking me about
How you feel about work?
40.
40 and over,
under.
40 and under. Like, how do you feel? What the difference is?
You know what? As I think back to when I was under 40, and this is the truth. As I think back on it now, I think that I took it for granted. Because I don't want to tell people the things I did. But it's like, as I think back as a 40-year-old person, I'm thinking like, why did I do that?
Right.
Like, I didn't have, that was unnecessary.
Right, but we all do things to learn. You learn from everything.
I
What if
know.
you hadn't done that
Yeah,
stuff
Yeah, true.
and learn from that? You probably would just be doing that dumb stuff,
Yeah, true.
and
yeah.
it'd be worse for you. You know what I'm saying? In some way. So it's like everything. What we always say, everything happens for a reason, and everything is always gonna work itself out.
Yeah. That's probably one of the main things I think back about being under 40.
Why'd
Like
you
not-
do that dumb stuff?
Yeah, and not taking it as serious as I could have. But you just made a good point. Like, what if I did or did not? I wouldn't have been the person that I am now.
Right.
So yeah, so that is a good point. But that's the one thing I think about being under 40, being over 40. Again, it's almost like it's so many ways to. It's so many different ways to do what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like start a business, working, getting money, doing something with the money. So it's just like all that stuff. You can do that, and I understand when people want to stay at one job for for a long period of time. I understand when people want to hop from job to job. I understand when people want to start their own thing. So I've been in a lot of those situations. So it's just like I understand now. And as a working person over 40 is more understanding.
Right.
Like I understand why you've been working there for 40 years.
Right.
I get it.
Yeah.
And I understand why you didn't start the business because it's for a certain type of people. I understand that.
Okay.
Yeah.
More understanding now.
More understanding now for working for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
But what about personally working?
Now what you mean?
Personally in your work life.
Mm-hmm.
You said younger 40, you did dumb stuff. Over 40 personally in your work life.
Okay. All right. So over 40, I would say I take it more serious and I take the extra step.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's just like sometimes when I was under 40, I can remember times I would do something and just be trying to get out of there so I can go home.
Uh-huh.
But now I think, let me check everything so I don't have to come back.
Okay, right.
So when I was younger, I didn't think about coming back.
Right.
I was like thinking about getting out of here so I can go party and do what I want to do.
Right.
But now it's like, no, let me take this extra 30 minutes to capitalize.
Right.
Yes, I didn't follow up when I was younger. Mm-hmm. I wish I would have done that more. I didn't know about that.
Right.
Now I'm following up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And keeping the promises, keep your word, stuff like that, you know,
Right.
as an adult working
Right.
over 40.
Yeah.
So
working over 40 is a different mindset. I mean, not even just 40, going into your 40s, you know, you start to develop a different mindset about work.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's when I started to think I don't live to work. I work to live. Like, I enjoy my home life.
Well,
And sometimes they will guilt you into why you not at work so
job.
much.
Yeah,
like,
you got to. Yeah, you got to guilt them.
I like being home. I
back.
like going out with my family. I like to enjoy my life.
But what if we work with other people who don't have that? What we have, the outside stuff. So to them,
but
like,
to each their own. They get
yeah.
To each their own.
But now how
Have
you
at
can
it,
see how they
brother.
look at you? Like, well, what you going home for?
Yeah, right.
Like, who goes home and chill?
Who goes out with their family?
Nobody
Like,
do
who spends time with their family?
Man.
Speaking of spending time with family and friends, boy. Over 40, under 40. Let's start with
You go first, man.
Well, I will start with family. You know, I will start with my parents because and some things it's sometimes it's just before 40, 35, late 30s, you start to think differently.
Yeah, yeah.
Going into your 40s, right? So it's not always just the 40 is the line. It's a blur sometimes. And I'll think more about my parents. I want to see my parents more. I want to not necessarily talk to them all the time, but I do want to see my parents more.
Okay.
I appreciate my parents more. I'm more patient with my parents. So I would say that changed. I mean, when I was young, I wasn't thinking about them fools.
I know, man.
You know, I was not thinking about my parents. I called them. I saw my mother on a regular basis, but my dad I didn't see so much. So, I mean, I wouldn't talk to him for at least a month sometimes.
Yeah. But you know he there.
Yeah, for sure. So, by the grace of God, I need to put that on the little button.
I'm gonna put that on there.
Yeah, and nothing happened to him. So,
Okay.
I do appreciate my parents. Now, my siblings and my nieces and nephews and stuff, I care more.
And now that you're older.
Now that I'm older, I care more.
But now you different. You auntie, real auntie.
Yeah, real auntie.
Yeah, like I need some advice, auntie.
Oh, I need
like you
$20, auntie.
Yeah, you real auntie. So
yeah.
You had to set that John up.
Yeah. So, how you feel about your family being under 40 and over 40?
Under 40. So let's say under 40 first. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that went through this, but when you coming up, you respect the older people and you listen to them,
right?
And you think that is the way.
But
when you get to a certain age, and like you said, that blurry age, I don't know, be like 30 something or something like that.
Late 30s into 40.
Yeah, but 40 is a wrap for anybody. The door is shut. There's no more advice coming from the nonsense. Like, I'm too old. Like, I know now that you be Bojangles.
I know the real you
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
You can't say nothing.
Yeah.
I know who you are.
Yes, so
That
it's-
is very true.
Yeah.
And when I got older like that, I cut a lot of family out
I know.
because
I know.
this is who you are.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, for sure.
I see you at a funeral.
Yeah, and that's cool.
Unfortunately,
And that's all right.
or a wedding. But
That's all right.
no.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about family. Of course, as I got older and become a grown person, so now you pick out family members that's on the
Yes.
same grown time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So y'all on grown time too? Okay.
Come on, let's go.
The young ones that's still young minded stand, yeah, I can't kick with y'all.
Yeah.
But I'll be around
Yeah,
if
exactly.
if the grown folks are coming around.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's for sure. Definitely, cousins and stuff. I mean, it's some cousins that even when I was younger, under 40, under
Mm-hmm.
35, 37, that I didn't talk to that often. And now I talk to a lot more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I enjoy that
Yeah,
friendship.
for sure. Because that's like you ever watch an old movie now, and some of the dialogue you can understand it now.
Right.
So that's how I feel about some of the older family members. When I was younger, I didn't know that they were going through real life stuff.
Right.
I just wanted their attention.
Yeah, right.
But now that I'm grown, it's like, oh, he was really going through it. Yeah, like them, like he got 14 kids. Like now I know what. But no, I'm just using
No,
that.
no.
So now I know what child support is, and not saying your kids are baby mama drama. But when we were young, even to a certain age, because you grow up not in grown folks' business.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So even when you get 30, you still like, that ain't my business. But when you get to a certain age, like, since y'all want to talk to me about it,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's some BS.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay, so what about friends?
friends.
And I would say for you, and I don't want to interject on your point, but you have kept your friends longer than I have.
Mhm.
And I was talking to my niece about this part.
Mhm.
I had built-in friends,
Mhm.
so it wasn't hard to make them, but it was hard to keep them
Mhm.
because I already had friends I was comfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? I had established relationship with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was hard to keep my friends. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's some friends out there from school that I still could talk to.
Yeah.
It's just I have friends, built-in friends,
I
right?
know.
So it's almost like it's different.
Yeah, but
And maybe this is an excuse.
No,
for me.
no, because we can't keep all of our friends. It's like, I don't know if we have time to keep all of them, because it's, think about this. So I met people in high school. I'm friends with them. If I see them today,
All
friendly.
love, right?
All love. I met people in college, same thing, all love.
Right.
After college and work and all that, but I just can't be friends with all of y'all.
Yeah.
Like, I take the word friend serious.
Yeah.
So that's I can't do it. Yeah. So everybody can't be my friend. So for those guys who stay with me, those are my real friends. Like those who have always been my friends, not no new friends. Blah blah blah. Like, those are my friends.
Right.
Yeah. My mama know those guys.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. My mama know my friends too.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. Oh, I was thinking about the family thing. So we talked about this before. The responsibility that you have to your family. So of course we didn't think about it like that much when you was young. How do you feel, and what do you think your responsibility is, you as a 40-year-old grown person, to your family?
My responsibility to my family as a 40-year-old grown person. I mean, this core family, my core
Yeah,
family.
your core family.
I think my responsibility is to play my role, be a mom, be a wife, take care of home. You know what I'm saying? Make sure my business handled, so every other business could get handled. Because even though they 24 and 19, I still if they call, I still want to be there for them, advice wise,
Oh
money wise,
no, not this family. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I know
I
you
said
want
the core fam, my core family.
Us, that's a given. Like
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not
about to
even.
say,
I'm
like,
not even. Nah,
oh,
like that is. I'm gonna never have to question that. I already know what we're getting with that.
okay.
I thought about the other one. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
my
Yeah,
extended family.
I
So my mom and
apologize.
my
Yeah,
sisters and
yeah.
stuff. I feel like I feel the same way too because I
Same
feel
way.
like I'm somebody's aunt,
Mhm.
so I got to be somewhat responsible and show them that you have to be
Yeah.
somewhat responsible in life.
Mhm.
Even though the
Mhm.
first five of them are older.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, so the first five of them are older. They grew up with
Yeah. I
it,
know.
right? They grew up with
Yeah.
it, so they saw the BS.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
and they even turned and they still turned out okay. But the last two are still young.
Yeah.
So and I'm the older aunt now. I'm not the young aunt
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's weird. That is weird.
It's okay. It's cool though. It's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
It's your turn.
Ugh. No,
It's your
when I
turn.
was growing up, that's all I had was old aunts. I didn't have no young aunts. So like my nieces and nephews, the oldest five, the oldest what, three,
Mhm.
they have young aunts.
But so how do it feel? I never asked you this. How does it feel to be the cool aunt? Because without a doubt, can't nobody say that you're not the cool aunt.
I am the cool aunt.
Yeah. So how does it feel?
It feel good. I
Yeah.
love my nieces and nephews.
Because everybody loves a cool aunt.
You got to have a cool aunt.
You
I
gotta
don't know.
have a cool aunt.
It feel fine. I mean, I love being their aunt.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but I do feel like I gotta have some kind of
Oh, yeah,
responsibility to
Oh
them.
yeah. My cool aunt whooped our ass.
Oh,
But it was all out of love though.
yeah. My cool aunt whooped my ass too.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
but she was the coolest aunt.
Did I whoop ass? I probably did. Smack
Oh,
some.
yeah.
I smacked a couple times.
Hell yeah.
But I also irritated. I also fought with them. I also played with them.
Mhm.
So I did the whole thing. Just the last two is different because I'm the older aunt. I'm over 40.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's a different
crazy.
relationship I got with these two.
Yeah, and when we used to see our aunts and uncles, I don't know why I thought they were so damn old.
But see, my aunts were older.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? My aunt right now is 85.
But even when you're 9, you think a 30-year-old is about to die.
That's true. That's true. That's
You think it's so old.
Yeah.
It's like that. Like we are those people now,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we got to do it. So that's part of the reason why I think I feel responsible
right.
for the younger kids, because I remember looking up to them and me wanting them to be
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
or something. I don't even know what I wanted them to be, but
Right.
I remember having that feeling, and now I feel responsible. Like I gotta.
Well,
do that.
you got a niece and nephews that you don't see them as much, but I know your niece love you. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, I try, and now I understand because I'm an uncle. That I understand that my uncles didn't have the time. They mean well. They didn't want to,
Right.
but
Exactly.
they trying to figure it out.
Yeah, for sure.
And they have families,
Yeah.
so
Now, as a 40-year-old, about friends, do you feel as though it's easier to make friends, or it's not as easy?
Nah, because
Why do you think?
Well, I always thought the older you get stuck in your ways, or you develop like your daily patterns and your lifestyle.
Right.
So it's hard to fit somebody or break your lifestyle or your daily pattern to say, oh, I'm gonna build something with this person.
Right. It's got to happen organically.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Naturally. Like everybody just got to flow right together into without breaking your pattern.
Now,
But
it has happened.
Yeah.
No, I met them before I was 40. I don't think I have any new friends when I was 40.
right.
Yeah, they all build and we all turned 40 together.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Okay. Yeah. The
So what
friends.
about you?
What? New
You
friends?
think it's hard?
Hell
Harder?
yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, I know. You already on
'Cause
the fence.
I'm already what?
No, we already on the fence when we meet people. We
Right.
like, what's up with you?
Right. Like, and then, like you said, you got to break your own patterns. Like, I ain't no phone talker.
Right.
I get
now
on
I
a-
gotta get on the phone.
And now I
phone
got
with
to
you.
talk to somebody and try
I'm
to
supposed to
come
be
up with
watching
conversation.
YouTube.
No, you telling.
Right.
Playing my games. Like you could text me.
Yeah, we could text in between me playing chess or
Right,
yeah.
exactly. But it's definitely hard.
Yeah.
That take too much thought.
Mm.
It take away from what you already be thinking about during the day. Oh, let me call and check on her or him. Like, I don't even do that to my kids, but for so often. So
I know.
yeah, it's hard. It's hard to make new friends. And plus, a lot of people at this age already have a set of friends, and it's hard to break into those groups.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? If you want to, even if you want to try, it's work to break into those already formed relationships.
and that's understandable.
Oh, of course.
That's
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, because we have our people.
Yeah, exactly.
It is what it is.
Right. Speaking of our people going out, baby. Oh, wait.
Oh, well,
We went to that club.
When?
That club, I don't know what night, but why were we out that night? Somebody's birthday. 4th of July, said birthday, we went out to that club. Child, I felt like the old bitch in the club.
For real.
Had a good time.
Now what club was this?
It was down New York Avenue. Look, you don't even remember the club.
I don't. Man, we be going so many places. Like
No,
I
but
just
this
don't
is
even
like-
try to remember.
I haven't been to a club in
Yeah,
yes.
for a minute. All right, so stay right there on the club thing. When you were under 40 or whatever earlier, what was your approach while drinking out?
Drink. Oh, okay. So
like when you were younger, when we at the party we drinking. So what was your?
When I used to go clubbing, right? Early 20s, mid 20s. At first, I didn't drink. I didn't drink till I was like 20. I didn't drink heavy until I was.
What you was doing?
In my mid. I didn't drink.
So
at the
they didn't
clubs
drink?
at the Ritz.
They didn't drink.
I ain't drinking no Ritz.
Not talking about your people you went with.
Not that I know or remember.
Okay, all
We
right,
was
go
never
ahead.
like go to the bar type
Okay.
of. Mm-mm.
All right.
I mean, you go to the Ritz, you just there to dance and take
I know.
pictures.
And meet your baby daddy.
I ain't meet you at no Ritz.
I saw you at the Ritz that one time. I was with my boys and you was with your girls and
Look at
we
you.
ended up dancing
I
together.
thought that
and
was DC
grand.
Live.
See, anyway, go ahead.
That
I'm
was the
sorry.
Ritz?
Go ahead with your story.
So I never drank too much, but when I got a little bit, my stance on drinking was the drink.
Just the drink.
Let's drink. Drink and party. What do you say? We get fucked up tonight.
Just let it go.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Never to the point where you're stumbling out the club and
Okay.
can get taken advantage
Okay.
of.
Yeah.
though.
Okay. But,
I think
we
I was
won't drink, though.
always scared of that. But I'm a drink.
Okay. All right. So how? What's your approach to drinking now that you're over 40 when you go?
You laughing because you know, because you right there with me.
What's your approach now?
We got to pregame that water. Okay, we got to pregame that water. And then hopefully I'm near aspirin. I'll go get me an aspirin. Because I'm going to pregame that water with that aspirin.
Right. Yeah. For sure.
And then I'm going to have me a couple of drinks. And then I'm going to try to get some more water.
Yep. Gotta get some more water. Yep. Yep.
So water, drink water. Yeah,
Okay.
right back to back. I need the water
And we
somewhere.
can party all night. You could drink all night if you do that.
Party
So,
all night. Now
No,
that's enough.
I said
thing.
drink. I said drink.
Oh,
For the people out there who don't know, get you some water. And you go, and if you find a restroom and some water, you can drink all night.
okay. Give
That
them the
is the key.
secret. Give them the secret.
That's the key.
Oh, just drinking water and then.
If you use a
you doing-
restroom,
You double fisting it? Water, liquor, water, liquor.
No, but you got to dilute it some type of way. You can't just be drinking all liquor.
Ah,
you
right,
got to
right.
dilute that thing. Now, a good thing, just like in the morning before you drink coffee, which is a lot of sugar, just drink some water first. You dilute the coffee.
Dilute the coffee.
So it's the same thing. You drink the water, dilute it. You get some drinks. Use the restroom. Get it out your system. Drink some more water. drink as much as you want. So you got to
Yeah.
keep the water in the restroom
Yeah.
in the rotation.
Well, so my thought is I need to be hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to try to drink water throughout the day that I
too.
know I'm
That
going
too.
to drink.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be hydrated.
So that's over 40. See, that's crazy. We are thinking about partying at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's like, we got to prep for the night.
Got to get a nap in
That's-
before you go.
Now,
I never nap though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold
I
on.
rarely nap.
now I know for a fact I cannot go out without a nap
I know you can't.
because I wake up 6:30 every morning.
Right.
It's impossible for me to go out without taking a nap.
Yeah.
Like I'm to the point. Basically, I might not even go if I didn't get a chance to take a nap that day. I might not go. Like just like go ahead without me because
Right.
I'm gonna be terrible at the job. I'm gonna be yawning.
Yeah.
Like nah, I'm not the guy to take out that.
No.
No.
Well, I like to be hydrated. I
Mm-hmm.
usually don't get a nap because I don't wake up so as early as you. I can sleep in.
True.
So I usually don't need a nap, but I don't want no headache. I don't want no hangover. When I have a hangover, I regret it because now my hangovers last for 2 days.
Mm.
Man, back in the day, I used to could just throw up and keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. Now you don't even want no positive.
Now,
Yeah, you
no
don't-
way.
Nah, you don't want no.
Don't want it. Don't need it.
You don't need it.
Got nothing to prove.
You ain't nothing to prove. You don't have to be out there like that.
No, don't want to be.
Man,
Now, don't get me wrong. I like to get twisted every once in a while, but every once in a while,
yeah.
you know, under 40, under 30, I was
You wanna get
good and go.
twisted.
I was good to go. Let's go party.
Yeah.
Now, shit.
Yeah, I remember those days. But for some reason, I was always the driver, so I couldn't get too twisted. And it seemed like I'm looking around, I'm making sure everybody cool, that type of thing. Even with the fellas, I'm the one that's alert. So I was never the one to get twisted
But you never been a real drinker either.
because of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think you would have been more of a drinker had you not been so vigilant?
I don't know, but I know for a fact. Think about this. So I'm working at McDonald's in the 10th grade, 10th, 11th grade. I got a car. Don't know, like most people don't have no car in 10th grade, 11th grade. So it's just like I'm driving. We going to the party. I'm driving. So I've been driving since I was in 10th, 11th grade. I was the driver. So it's
I've
just
been
like,
driving just as long, and
Yeah.
I've been drinking
See,
even
I don't-
longer.
But I don't mess with that. Cause now I be thinking like I got people's lives in my hands, so it's like
Right. So
you
don't
don't care.
act like you couldn't drink. You could, but you just more responsible.
I didn't
You
say it. You
more
said that.
responsible than I was.
said that.
I ain't denying it. I'm saying it
didn't
out
say
loud.
that.
You're more responsible because
you're
I'm telling you
responsible,
what.
boo. I believe in you.
No, not back then. I wasn't.
No, not back then.
Because you tell you what, if I'm driving, I'm gonna have me a good time too. No, I never got a DWI, never got a DUI.
You say DWI.
Driving while intoxicated.
It's a DWI too.
DWI, DUI.
What's the difference?
Driving under the influence.
So they find you for two different things.
I don't know what the difference charges, like money wise, but like you could get charged for being high. That's driving under the influence. Driving while intoxicated is only drinking.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I never got none of them.
Okay.
I made it safely to my route, to my destination.
Now, when you was under 40, what type of drink were you drinking?
You know what I was drinking
you
back
drinking?
then. What was I drinking?
Under 40?
Hey, I was drinking that hen dog.
I think we were all drinking that hen
Hennessy and Coke.
That must be a young person thing, just Henny.
Henny.
Yeah, Henny straight.
Yeah.
We was on the Remy for a minute
We
too.
was on the Remy for a minute. I'm gonna tell you, I used to love Hennessy so much I love the smell of Hennessy and Coke. Now I don't want to smell none of that shit.
No.
I don't even want to sniff no Hennessy.
No, the Hennessy ain't for 40-year-old people. No, we supposed to be upgraded to something else. It seems like the people like tequila.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like a good
Yeah.
I like a good tequila. I prefer tequila over vodka.
So 40 and under, you was definitely going to get a Henny and Coke.
I was getting brown. So yeah, I was doing. I mean, I still like a Crown Royal every now and then. Don't get me
Okay.
wrong. I like a good apple crown.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but I was that was my go-to Hennessy and
Dog,
Coke.
yeah. I don't know what's up with that. Young people, we love Hennessy.
Love
We used to
Hennessy.
yeah.
I know. My nephew love Hennessy.
I don't know what it is about the
Not to call him out, not to tell his
Yeah.
business.
Young
But
people
you
like
know
Hennessy.
what? When he asked me for, because I always offer, like, what do you want? What do you want?
Okay.
And he said, I always think that used to be me.
Now you
You
used to
know.
drink your straight, or you said Hennessy and
I
Coke.
needed a Coke, yeah. And then for a
Yeah.
second, I was on a cherry Coke and Hennessy.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, even the smell make me like, ugh.
Yeah, I know Hennessy. It's just I don't know how we used to do it.
I don't
At
know
the
either.
last end, it was Hennessy and strawberry Hennessy.
Right.
Yeah, like
And
the
that's still
last-
good sometimes.
Man,
No.
yeah.
Mm.
Man, I can't mess
You
with
can't
it.
do it?
I can't do it.
Yeah.
And I definitely can't take shots of Hennessy. Now,
Oh,
I can take
oh.
shots of tequila.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
hmm
Now, no shots of that
Yeah.
Hennessy.
So that's my drink when I'm 40 now. Like,
What was it before?
Oh, probably Hennessy.
Hennessy, yeah. You was
but
on the Hennessy too.
Now it's like
but you
tequila.
never been a big drinker
Nah,
like
I
that.
never been a big drinker like that. It's just like I seen people act the fool while
Yeah.
drinking, so that
Right,
like scared me.
right.
Yeah, so I mess with it, but when I get a certain feeling, like nah, I'm good. I just seen people. You got to carry people out. I seen
Right.
people passed out in the crowd. I just seen people carried out a party.
Yeah, for sure. All
it's
those
like-
situations, just drinking. Period.
Like that scared me enough.
What about clubs? Do you still want to go to a club? I mean, like I was saying, we went to that one club, and I did feel like the old lady in the club. Although we had a good time, I did feel like the old lady in the club. How you feel about clubs?
About clubs. Now I don't like to standing around. Like if I'm going to a club, I gotta have a sit down. Like gotta be a chilled spot somewhere where we can dance and come back to the table.
Right,
like
right.
I don't mind that.
Right.
But to be on a dance floor like we used to be, or just leaning up on the wall or at the bar, nah.
No, you're not doing that.
Man, I went to the Go-Go recently,
Uh-huh.
and the first thing I thought about, like, damn, this is a lot of standing. And then it was so bad. This is a little bull. It was so bad and cool that we were over 40. We were old enough to buy a table. So we were like, man, this standing around is dumb. Let's just get a table.
Right.
Like, nah, we're not doing this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We already yawning.
Oh Lord.
Like, man, let's get up out of
Yeah,
here.
no, a club is
So you with it?
no.
You done?
Listen, even if you go to a club that's got 40-year-olds, we not doing all of that they doing in them young people clubs.
Like, what they doing to young people now?
What? Oh, you don't remember the club that night? It was like when you used to go to the Ritz. It was like DC Live, just
How was they dressed?
like 25 years.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you can imagine it. They had it on. And more
Okay.
power to them. When I was that age and going to the club, I had all of that on too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not that age no more.
Well,
I was like, can we leave now?
did you know one of my family members told me he has friends over 50 that go to the club every weekend.
What club they go to?
I don't know. I ain't even want to get into it. I was just like, for real? He was like, yeah. Like, oh.
Now listen, it's some older clubs where it's older people,
Okay.
but it's more sitting down, eating.
That's the VFW, ain't it? They no club. That's
They
Golden
call it,
Corral.
hey, listen, they call it club. They got the bouncer at the door.
That's the Golden Corral, boo.
They got the bouncer at the door. You can order some good catfish in that thing, and they hand dancing on the floor.
Okay. The Chateau? No, he's on the Chateau.
The club is not for me. I will go to a bar in a heartbeat.
Okay, yeah. Bar's more our thing. You got some
A little lounge.
some 90s music playing in the background. Some
You know what I
some Mary J. Blige. Yeah, some
You know what I like.
Two-step to chair dance. Yeah, I'm with that. That's how I'll turn up now.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm fine with it.
When you don't want to really turn up. That's like the chill zone, like the happy hour. Like how many times we've been to the happy hour? Like that's our cheers.
Right at this point.
Yeah. So we go and we enjoy it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. So it's not in
No
the
good
house.
music, not too crowded, good food, decent drinks. You can't ask for more.
Yeah. Now we turn up when we want to, but our turn
Oh yeah,
up
for sure.
is taking a trip. Something like that. That's like our turn up.
Yeah, that's our turn.
Yeah.
No, New Year's is nice.
Yeah,
New Year's is
cool.
nice and chill.
Yeah, New Year's cool.
Good music.
Yeah. Now, or do you go to what you think about health insurance now versus?
You went from the club to health insurance.
Yeah, I'm not.
Man,
We
let
can
me
go back
tell
to
you.
we can go back to the club. You want
No,
to?
you need sometimes you need health insurance when you come out to places.
Oh man, you like your back be hurting. Now, what you think about it now versus when you thought about it when you were a little bit younger? Is
Health
there any
insurance?
difference, or you always?
I want to have it. I want to make sure I have it.
Would you a person that always went to the doctor, or went to the doctor often?
I made sure I took the kids.
Yeah, for sure. You always made it.
Yeah, I made sure the kids went all the time, but not necessarily for myself. No.
Now, do you think that's a black thing, like a culture?
I don't know. I don't know.
So you think you go more now?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I know.
Now I don't go that often now, but I go more than I used to.
Yeah.
Because I know I could go for a couple years without going to a doctor. Then
Yeah.
I remember going a couple years without
I
seeing
know.
doctors.
Yeah, and that
Now
Yeah.
if my knee hurt too
We
long,
gone.
I'm gonna go to the
We
doctor.
gone.
You know, yeah,
We
let
gone.
me go get me some blood work done.
Yeah, that's one thing. You made me be more aware of it. Even working at a hospital is just like you don't really think about it as much. But you made me more aware that we have insurance. Use insurance, so this shouldn't be hurting because we have insurance.
Right.
So of course, I wasn't thinking about it like that, but you really made me more aware of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Now let me use this thing.
Yeah, I
And
know.
now, and it changed, especially when I got late 30s, early 40s. Like, let me go ahead and use it. If this ailing me, let me go find out why.
Yeah.
Especially at that old job, I need a doctor's notes.
I know, yeah.
So I will get to know my doctor. I had to get to know my doctor to get the notes.
Yeah.
And so if I'm gonna go in there, let me tell you what's wrong with me right now.
Yeah.
So that definitely changed a lot for me, having to get the notes to go to work.
Yeah, but you in there and you keep us on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, boo, mom, you call the doctors. Hey, you got an appointment at so. That's right. Now I got to tell people about. We went to a wedding recently, and when the guys get around, everybody, a husband and blah blah blah. So we all around. It's like 5 of us. I just messed up my Achilles. It was another guy who, I guess he was coming back from the Achilles. One guy couldn't twist a top off a bottle.
What was his fingers, or what was wrong?
I don't know. That's all he said. I can't really twist the top. I was like, all right, bro, we going. And so we in a circle, and then one more person had like a hip or something else, but I knew it was a hip. He can't do the twist. I had Achilles and another Achilles, and somebody else was doing something. So now, because I go to the doctors, I'm asking them. I think it's cool. I think it's all right to ask. Like you getting checked out? You like everybody like no, and I'm like, man, that's when it hit me. Like, damn, like we really we need to do something about this. Like we got to take better care of ourselves.
Yeah,
and because our kids are watching. Because I'm watching my uncles say, oh, it's just the
right.
I'm gonna tough it out.
Yeah.
So that was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a man thing or a black man thing. My father been, back and hip been bothering him, and he don't want to go get nothing done to it.
Know, yeah,
so he doing all these home remedies, trying to. I'm not for sure if it's a man or a black man thing.
Well, it's definitely not only a black man thing. I didn't tell you this. So I'm at the doctor's.
Okay.
And she, of course, a part of the procedure, she asks you what you were here for, blah, 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 how you get it. So I tell her basically, if anything's wrong, I'm coming to the doctors. She is a lady in scrubs working on me. She said, I'm glad somebody does it because I've been trying to tell my husband to go to the doctor. So she is a medical person, and she's not black.
Okay, she's a white lady.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And she is saying that her
so
husband.
It's a man thing.
Yeah, it gotta be. It gotta be. Yeah.
Well, to each their own. Mm-hmm. I think I maybe I be forcing y'all into the doctor because I've been trying to get D into the doctor for forever.
No, we need that. We appreciate it. We need that because another thing too. Let me talk to the camera real quick. Mm-hmm. I'ma let it heal itself and the man way, that don't work. I'm here to tell you that it don't work.
That don't work.
As Michael Jordan say, I got to do it. Stop it. That does not work. Now, about the Achilles, I tried. I'm thinking irrational type of thing. This is what I'm thinking. A baby is not training, so a baby's just walking, so it's building this muscle. So I'm thinking maybe if I walk around the neighborhood, I'll build my Achilles back. No, that's stupid. That's stupid. So after a while, I said, you know what? I need professional help because it's not getting better. And since I seek professional help, he told me what I can do, and it's not that bad. Just work this and that. Now I gained it.
You got it back.
Without him, I still would be waiting. So
I wonder if that guy, the other guy who had hurt his Achilles, did the same thing.
I hope he did.
Did you talk to him?
No, I haven't talked. So I need to.
Okay.
We talked briefly when I saw him recently. I told him that I could do certain things.
Right.
But yeah, I'm gonna talk to him.
Okay. Yeah. So doctors and it just plus after when you get a certain age, and maybe my paranoia, I want to be in good health. I want to have good health. I don't want to be an unhealthy 50-year-old. I want to be healthy. I don't want to be an unhealthy 70-year-old.
Yeah.
So maybe if I start getting the mindset now, you know what I'm saying? Because I BS for the first 35 years.
Well, all right. So you said the healthy thing. This is a good point. Your idea of health now, is it the same as when you were younger?
I didn't know how to spell health when I was younger. Health. What's health?
Exactly.
I'm doing what I want to do when I want to do it.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna eat all these hamburgers and cheeseburgers and
every day.
Yeah, it don't matter.
6 days a week.
Yeah.
Salad. What's the salad? Fruit. Never heard of it.
All right. I always say when when I was younger, people like, let's say I'm going to a cookout and my aunt's there, and you ain't gonna get no greens on the plate. I always said, my mother ain't here. My mother's not here. I'm gonna eat all the meats, all the nasty stuff, the sweets. So but now it's like, you know what? Let me get some.
Let me get that green. Let me get them greens. Hold up, how was them greens cooked? That's how far I took it. How you cook them greens? I try to, and I took a class in. It wasn't a class in the way you eat. It was just a portion of this class. We had to do a report or like an essay on processed foods.
Okay.
And boy, did I learn some things.
I know, man.
And so that kind of flipped my mind a little bit to okay, well, let me stop this. You can't avoid everything.
Yeah,
you cannot avoid everything, but you can not help the situation.
Yeah.
So that's my mindset at this point, and that's
don't hurt it.
No, don't hurt. Don't make it go faster.
Yeah, okay.
You could try to slow it down.
Okay.
So that's my over 40 mindset, and that's for sure over 40 because before 40,
you weren't thinking about nothing like that.
Hell to the no.
Yeah.
What about you? What was your mindset on?
As far as the health?
Yeah, health and just getting
just the same thing as being young, just eating whatever and eating late and
Right.
eating and going to sleep, like not even caring. But it seems like as we get older, we know we won't have that many days left.
Now you starting to go downhill, right?
So it's like it's like you're paying attention a little bit more. but when we were younger, it's just like, man, I got a million more
Yeah.
days, so it don't matter.
Exactly. A
Yeah.
million more days.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about the next one.
But
I'm not thinking 100 days ahead. No.
none of that. But now we just going through each individual
Every
day.
day.
Like, hold on, yeah, that ain't right.
I felt something new today. I felt a new ache. I felt a new pain.
Right. That's exactly.
So
Yeah.
your mindset do change in that way. And it's not that I feel like I'm old, but I feel as though now I'm at the midpoint. That's how I feel. I am at, and let me tell you something, my outlook on life. This is like the best time of my life.
I know.
I feel like this. I'm in my prime, baby.
I know. It's like it's crazy.
I'm in my motherfucking prime.
I know, that's crazy.
Excuse my language, but yeah, I feel like I'm not going to get no younger, right? I can't go back. I'm right in the mid part of this life where I've learned a lot of lessons. Right? I've gotten a little bit of wisdom. Only more wisdom to come. I look forward to that. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying my life. And I think about when I do hit 80.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
I mean, back then, I was thinking about when I hit 40. Like, when I hit 40, ooh.
So how did you view 40 when you were under 40? Like, what did you think was going to be?
I did not have any.
You thought they was really old?
No. I don't think you really old.
Not talking about like when we young and you 40 versus you 30.
No,
you still got a little bit.
When I heard someone 40, they grown.
Yeah.
Like they grown.
Yeah. Now 50, you grown ass.
You
person.
grown. You are grown all the way.
Yeah.
But I always thought, they are an adult,
Yeah,
like
adult,
legit
for sure.
an adult.
Yeah. See, ain't no more excuses. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like, what's your excuse now?
And
You
like
had 40 years.
And that's what I say sometimes. I gotta remind myself, like, I am early 40s. I some things I just can't do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, forgot my point.
Well, that's all good. But I did want to tell you.
Just cut that out. Go ahead.
Keep all that in. But I wanted to tell you. All right, so I never told you, but I thought this for a long time, and this is one of the reasons why I left my job to start my business. And this is my thinking. If like this is all I have to do, so you talking about just go to work and to get the paycheck,
Right.
invest a little bit of money, and I can travel. I can go do what I want. Like I could drive different cars and stuff. So no disrespect to what I'm about to say, but I realized like I could do that.
Yeah, easy, huh?
Not easy. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't want
you don't want to disrespect
yeah.
the process.
But that's why I thought. I was like, yeah, I could do that. I could just work for some company and blah 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 blah.
Right.
And like just I could do that.
Right.
And make extra money on the side. Do this. Like that's not easy, but yeah, kind of easy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I thought about that when I was going up to 40. I guess when I was at 40 for sure, I was like, yeah, I really felt that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like, I could do this.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't have no as outlook on it. I didn't expect. You know what I did? I always hoped I would be more settled, more. Life was going easier for me because back then it is bumps. It's bumps and things you're still learning and things you're still going through out of carelessness of my actions or whatever. So I do feel as though life is smoother.
Yes,
Even with the ups and downs, it's more tolerable.
Yes, yeah.
It's definitely more tolerable.
It's almost like this is what you got. Now, of course, people pass and we have deaths in the family and hardship and stuff like that. But again, we've been here long enough. We know that it ain't always over. Like you're gonna fall. That's part of life, but part of the fall is getting back up. So
and half the time that's the best part.
Yeah, so I understand and I have confidence in that. So it's just like, we can do that. Yeah, it's cool.
Right. So I think that was I never had no fear and 40 or expectation. I just wanted it to be a more calm life.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah. Now I think one thing that helps us with our outlook on life at 40 is being empty nesters. Like there's no way I don't think we would still have the same outlook if we weren't into empty nesters.
Right. Yeah, I mean, because that's true. Because our early years was taking care of kids, you know, making sure they was okay. And those was the big hurdles of making sure they were good day to day.
Yeah. So.
And so, yeah, like you know, we never put ourselves first before, you know, when we was younger. Although we did have a life, we lived our best lives.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
But they had a good life too.
Right.
We made sure they had a
right,
good
right,
life.
right.
Yeah.
They still, you know, we still had them first to look out for, which was wonderful.
Yeah, and you know, one of the cool things I thought about the other day, how we didn't have it all the time, and we wasn't always experienced, but we gave our kids a good life. Like, think about how many places our kids have traveled as being kids.
Yeah, yeah.
They travel as kids. They travel more places than I did.
Yeah, heck yeah, they did.
So.
Yeah, and even with the little we had, you know what I'm saying? They was all right.
They was all right. Everything turned out.
They still all right. They all right.
Yeah, they all right.
They all right.
And I wanted to ask you about technology. All right. So we took it for I took it for granted when I was younger, and it was one point in my life I really ran away from. Excuse me. I ran away from the computers because I'm thinking like an old man, like I don't want to do that computer stuff.
Oh.
As when I was younger, and as I got older, I got into the technology.
Right.
Yeah. So, what you think about the technology now?
I don't know. When I was younger, like, you know, my sister was always in the computers and doing computer
Oh, for
stuff.
real?
Tina, always.
Oh.
So it was never like I ran from it, but I didn't take the time to learn it. I call her.
Oh, okay.
You know, like,
So you
I
had
need
somebody.
to do this. Yes, I had somebody there to
Okay, cool.
like walk me through a situation or do it for me. I never been into technology. I mean, you know, like we talked about chat rooms and online games and Black Planet. Thank you, Tania, for the Black Planet shout out. And my, what was it, MySpace? Right.
MySpace.
So all of those things, that was my, as far as my computer technology stuff went, cell phones. But now, I mean, even though we weren't born into the technology way of life, it's so common now that it's like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing now. I mean, we went from people writing checks to having a most card to ATM machines to putting your PIN number in at the register. You know, I remember when all those things started coming
Now
around.
we got to tap. Bam.
Now all you do is tap and walk away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Tapping on your phone, tapping on somebody's phone
Yeah.
and pay for.
Yeah, barcodes.
Yeah.
And even no more menus at dinner.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Which is fine with me.
Yeah, I'm cool with the technology.
Yeah, so
like,
it's like-
I'm having a ball with it.
Yeah, technology is just a way of life, and it's only going to become even more involved, like self-checkout,
Yeah.
stealing all these people's jobs.
I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, what we gonna do? Like, we gonna say, take me back to '87? Like, what can we do about it? Or let's.
No, we can't.
And
but-
another thing I know too, we are not going to boycott anything to make it right. Or we'll complain about it.
No, we're not gonna boy, especially when it's benefiting us. Like I still need to go to Walmart and get my toilet paper. Self checkout always got the fastest line, so I'm definitely not gonna. I'm not gonna boycott it, but it is an unfortunate situation. These
Hey, man.
people losing their job.
Yeah, it is an unfortunate.
You know, it's
situation.
unfortunate. There's
Yeah.
nothing I could do about it.
No. But with the day and age that we live in, and one of the confident thing I am in life, it allows you to pivot to do other things. So if one door shuts, some people sit there and bang at the door and hopefully they'll open the door back up. Some people look for another door, like I always say. So with the day and age we live in, it allows you to not be stuck in that jump, like a certain spot.
Well, our generation, I think
Yes.
our generation, we know how to work a landline. We know how to work a typewriter, a old school click click typewriter. You know, certain things. Of course, we know how to work, which I think should still be taught. But if it's not going to be a way of life, you know.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know. Technology is technology.
But you ain't running from it though.
No, why should I? It ain't nothing but helpful.
Hold on. It's one thing you are running
It's
from.
nothing but helpful.
Can I tell the people?
Well, it depend on what it is. Whisper in my ear first.
No, I'm gonna tell you. All these cars we got with backup cameras. My wife refuses to use a backup camera. She think she lying. She think it's lying.
They can't. They don't.
Another thing.
I don't trust them.
One more thing. You know you don't have to turn the lights on and off on the car. You can keep it on
I don't
auto.
trust them. I don't trust myself. No, I don't like that.
Every time I get in one of your cars, I be like, man, I know it's. And then I would leave it on auto, just hoping you just don't mind. But I know you get in there and turn it on and off.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Because I hate to walk away from a car and I see them lights on. Let me tell you, if I'm walking,
It's on auto though.
by the time I get across that parking lot, them things need to be off. Or I'm going back and I'm switching them off.
Okay, all right, okay.
Ain't nobody trying to jump no battery. No, I don't trust it.
Ain't nobody trying to jump no battery. Okay.
Look, I got a little bit of an older car. What is it? 2000 what? 8?
Yeah.
I don't trust the lights. I don't mess with the other car's lights.
No, you don't.
It's just that car.
That's the only
That's my
one.
work car.
But you know that
That's my work car.
that has the capability of auto though. You know that, right?
I don't care.
Anytime I hop in that job, put it on auto just in case.
And then when you get back, it's back on off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just hope my wife's gonna keep it on the auto, Joe. Like coming to this 2023 with us, you know.
I don't mess with the other car's lights.
No, you don't.
I
It's all,
don't.
you know, it is what it is. So
Yeah.
that's the only thing with the technology. You know, you're quick.
I don't
with your
like
phone.
I don't like the backup cameras.
Yeah. I just
No,
gave up
yeah,
hope. I
I'm
just
with-
gave up hope with that.
Yeah. I'm with technology. I'm all for technology. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Bring it on. It is what it is.
Yeah, because we can't be running from the technology.
No,
right?
you can't.
It's here.
And it's here to stay.
Yeah. So one thing I noticed, a lot of stuff out there is cap.
Uh-huh.
Now that we got 40.
Right.
Like,
That's cap.
yeah, and it's like the people that was older than us, they
Yeah.
taught us what they knew.
Right. Of course.
But once we get to a certain age, we like, nah, that ain't how you do it. Like,
Right.
I ain't listening to you. Matter of fact, that's not even true.
I mean, the boys do that to us. All the kids do that to every generation.
Yeah. So that's one thing I really noticed when I got to 40. Is like a lot of the stuff y'all talking about, a lot of these old traditions, we don't need that.
Well,
We don't need that. Like, that's BS. Like, we really
like,
don't
name me
need
an
that.
example. Give me an example.
Damn. I don't want to say that one. All right, let me see. Okay. When growing up, we would hear jokes, even on like Def Comedy Jams, jokes about credit. Ain't no more room in my credit. My credit already messed up. Like, we laughing and joking. So I'm growing up thinking it's a joke. Until I get old enough, like, hold on, it ain't no joke. You should have your credit. It's serious. Not even you should have it up, but it's something to not ignore.
Oh,
'Cause
right.
It can affect your life like in different ways that I didn't know that it can. Like car insurance. Like, it affects your car insurance. If your credit is a certain way, your car insurance, you get a different rate. You rent an apartment, you have a different. So it's just like different things. But they never even talked about that when I was younger.
No.
I had to get to a certain age and find it out myself.
Right.
Because even at a certain point, they still wasn't talking about it.
Right.
And then I realized, okay, you're not talking about it because you don't know about it.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it should be talked about more in school, I think, especially at this day and time.
yeah.
It should be talked more about in school. And we don't talk about it. I mean, when I was under 40, when I was under 30,
Yeah.
I ain't thinking about what's on my credit, what I'm putting on
Yeah.
my credit.
Me
And
neither.
I didn't have nobody to tell me otherwise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's like where the people that was supposed to be telling
Right,
us.
right. So, but would I have listened?
Yeah,
That's a good
point.
question, you know.
That's a good
Would I
point.
have listened or cared? So,
Yeah, that's a good point. Huh.
I'm not for sure. I know I didn't think about no credit till
Me
I was in
neither.
my 30s.
Me neither. I didn't. And I was listening to a Jay-Z and Biggie song, and Jay-Z was talking about frequent flyer mileage, like points and stuff like that. And that was in like 1994 or 5. I was 15, so it's like, would I really have listened, like you said, about points and when I was 15,
Right.
and getting your credit together? So yeah,
Yeah. But you like I said, with the way we dress, it's got to be appropriate. Your credit got to be appropriate.
we get a certain age,
Look, when you turn 40, you
like,
should
"All right
have
now."
the appropriate credit score.
like certain things, like certain things that we can take care of. Now I understand life happens, and you get tripped up and whatever the case may be. But certain things, like you having a damn give me an old cell phone company, like a not Boost Mobile, like some you got rollover maintenance phone,
Right.
and you got that on your credit. Like, come on, bro.
Why is that still?
Yeah.
Well, listen, let's be fair. After
You can
7
at
years,
least check it out.
After 7 years, it drop off.
Well,
You know,
some things,
that's
yeah.
that's a good credit. What does it fall off
I don't
after
know.
7?
I don't know. I'm thinking about something got to be staying on there forever, right?
No,
Like your student loans don't
student
drop.
loans, maybe
Yeah.
yes, but I thought
At least look at it.
I
Like,
thought
what's the
everything-
number? How much do you know? Have you called them?
right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's been 8 years. You should be calling them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to each their own.
Yeah, to each his own.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody might not
Yeah.
might be getting their stuff together now.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
it's listen, if you your credit is not that good, at least be aware. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying.
What's going on
That's
with
all
the
I'm saying.
credit?
Just look at it.
exactly. So I feel like at 40, you should at least be aware.
Just look
of
at
what's
it.
going
Yeah,
on.
just be
Right.
aware.
So yeah, that changed. That did change when I got older.
Yeah.
More aware.
Just be
of what
more
I-
aware. Yeah. And was it leading up to 40? That's when I learned about the points.
Oh, okay.
Traveling and stuff like that, and just like different things you can do with points. Like me and my youngest son was talking about. He was asking me about points, so we looked up. I didn't know you could buy a concert ticket with points. You knew that?
I'm listening to what you telling me.
I didn't know. I just learned that you can buy. So then we start looking up concert tickets. They have like concert tickets, like what's that? Rolling Loud, Coachella. So you can buy concert tickets with the points, and I didn't know that.
Oh wow.
But it got him thinking, okay, about something else, because
Right.
he's just getting to the concerts,
Right.
So now he's thinking about some other stuff,
Right.
So
That's what's
That's a-
up.
that's a
though. I'm
start.
glad he looking into that stuff.
yeah,
But
so,
yeah, I'm enjoying 40. I love
Yeah.
40. I'm gonna love 52, and I most likely love 60 also.
oh yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We got a whole lot.
Yeah, we got a
life to
long way to go.
live. Yeah.
But when you hit 40, you do start to think different. I will tell you that.
Yeah, for sure. It's just different.
It is different.
Yeah,
it's
we-
not a bad different though.
Nah, hell no. We
I wouldn't go
do it.
back. I wouldn't go back brainless. I tell you that much. If I'm gonna go back, I need to go back with everything I know now.
Everything you know now, yeah.
Yes.
And just give it
I'm
to
not
you.
going back without this information.
So what would you tell the 23-year-old you?
Oh my God. 23-year-old me had 2 babies already.
So what would you tell yourself?
Oof. Believe in yourself. It's gonna work out.
Yeah, it's gonna work out. Okay. That's
what would you
good.
tell 23-year-old you with 2 kids?
Don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah, it, like you said, it'll work out. Just don't be so hard on yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, now we 40. Of course, we 40 and some change. 43. How you feel about holidays?
Holidays.
Like, I know Christmas has changed because the boys are older,
Yeah.
but the rest of the little holidays,
All right. So it's 4th of July holiday.
yes,
All right. So we don't have no kids, so I'm looking for the cookout.
right,
I'm not even gonna fake on that. I'm looking for the cookout.
right,
If somebody not gonna have it, I'm gonna do something.
right.
Halloween. Now that we can afford good costumes, I wanna go to costume parties. Christmas, of course, is like, how can I be creative and make it fun for you? The kids is cool now. Now they want money. We don't
Right.
have no kids, but now they want money. New Year's, I want to celebrate New Year's.
Right.
The other in between
Like
holidays,
Thanksgiving.
yeah, I enjoy the family. I like the fact that we switched it up this family. I mean, this Thanksgiving we went to a restaurant, so I like to do something different or bring new ideas into the family. Just like doing our part of making the family grow. You know? So, any other holiday I'm leaving out?
No, I mean,
I'm trying
little
to think.
Valentine's. We don't celebrate
Yeah, we
Valentine's.
talked about that.
Memorial Day, beginning of summer.
All that stuff is I think about a day off and who cooking out. I mean, like Memorial Day,
But that's
Labor
now
Day.
that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I don't know what I don't even know what days Memorial Day, Labor. I just know somebody might have a cookout and somebody might do something on those days.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I feel about those now. When I was younger, Christmas up to a certain point, you would want something. We were trick or treating. It depends on what age we were for our kids. Below that, we were trick or treating. It was different. New Year's, when I was 20, it was something. To have like the New Year's house party was the thing.
Right.
Yeah, I used to like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Now I like to dress up and go out for New Year's.
Right.
Yeah. So I like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think any other holiday. 4th of July, same thing when I was younger. Who with the cookout?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
Where we
it.
getting together at?
That's it. Thanksgiving, same thing. Oh, Thanksgiving when I was younger, I used to look forward to seeing my cousins because it's in between when you would really see them. So that's when you would really see them. And your aunts and stuff like that. And you eat good, and you ain't gotta do nothing. I could sit with the grown men and watch football. Normally you couldn't, but that's one time they allow us to sit and chill with them.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, holidays. I mean, holidays always good.
So what do you remember about, or how you look at holidays now that you're over 40?
Yeah, what I'm gonna do, where I'm going, who having what. If nobody having anything, nobody saying nothing by a certain point, what I'm gonna plan for myself. Like, okay, well, me and Terry about to do that. Nobody else doing anything. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Christmas. Now for Christmas, all I want to do is stay home. Like, let me just stay home.
Stay home, chill.
Yeah, I want to just
and
chill.
watch Christmas movies and try to watch our playlist again.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, do little stuff like I don't want to go nowhere for Christmas.
Okay.
New Year's party.
Okay.
4th of July cookout. The typical thing. When I was younger, I just didn't want to be at work. I'm like, I need to be off. These are the holidays. I need to spend it with my family.
Yeah, that I just, now that you said that, that's one thing. I remember working when we were younger on holidays.
Oh, yeah.
But now as an adult, there ain't no way in this world.
Ain't no way. I used to work. I mean, I worked like 5 Christmases in a row.
Yeah.
Mad as a mud.
Ain't no way in this
Ain't no
world.
way. No, ain't no
I
way.
leave this job today.
It's a
Talking about I got to work 4th of July.
Yeah, you crazy. I ain't even gonna be in town.
Right.
Maryland. Ain't nobody gonna be nowhere near Maryland in 4th of July.
Right. You talking about coming to work.
Yeah, definitely.
Would they say get somebody else to do
it? Get somebody else to do it.
No way.
I am not gonna be here. Yeah, that's how I feel about it now.
Okay. All right. So the holidays changed a little bit too.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes, certain holidays you don't want to be bothered. Thanksgiving, let's go eat and come back home.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to be out too late. Bedtime at a certain time. It's not even bedtime. It's my body starts shutting down at a certain time.
Yeah.
Certain time my body like, no, you're supposed to be in the bed.
Yeah. And my brother asked me the other day. He said when he asked me. He said, man, when I scheduled the a dinner one time, all the older people said, "Why you scheduled that late?" And he was like, "It's only 8." And we was like, "Is that's
8.
late?"
You still gotta count all the hours you can take to eat.
That's late. What I always say on a school night.
I'm about to say only time I'm going out at 8 o'clock is 30. That's
the
a
only
one
day.
day.
The only day.
8 o'clock. If I'm gonna
The
be out at 8,
only
it's gonna
day.
be Saturday.
One day.
If I'm out during the week at 8, I'm like, I got to get back in the house.
Don't ask me to do nothing on the weekday.
Oh no.
No.
It's a crying shame. And I used to think when people get older, older people stay in the house more.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to think, do they want to be out? And now I think, no, ain't no way they want to be out. They probably happy as pie.
Just happy because you got all your stuff in here and it's peaceful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Even if somebody make noise outside, we upset. It's like, come on, all that noise.
And we only 43.
Right. All that noise in this neighborhood,
like, who is
man.
doing all of that?
Right. I'm right here. Not around here. Nah.
We don't do that around here.
No, I won't do that right here. No, but I don't know. That's an older thing. When we were younger, think about where we lived at and all the places, and it's sirens and gunshots, and we were just. Now, the first sign of that, we making a U-turn.
First sign of that, we need to pack up
Right,
and leave.
pack it up. Like, we not doing this. Get up and work in the morning. Somebody doing this all
Too
night.
many people outside at once. You're like, the neighborhood going to shit.
Oh, my goodness.
So if I see too many people outside at once, especially and they not kids.
Mm-hmm. Now, I will say this. That's one thing I noticed for sure once I got over 40. Too many, I'm going to just say brothers. I see
in one place.
Too many brothers in one place.
No problem. I don't want no parts of it.
Now, I found out there's going to be too many people. Cancel me out. Like, I'm not going to be there. Like Magic say, I ain't going to be there.
What you calling over there? Who all going to be there?
Yeah, who all going to be there? Yeah, if too many brothers there, like, nah, I'm good. Yeah. And if enough brothers there and alcohol.
Negative. You know what? I feel like it's too many young people. If it's too many young people gonna be there,
we ain't there. That's not our crowd.
No, sir. No,
That's not
sir.
our crowd. That's not our crowd. Yeah, we're not gonna do. We're gonna have to reschedule for.
No, I'm not coming over there.
Yeah.
No,
we meet. That's another thing I realized. We'll meet you anywhere. Yeah, but it's like hanging out there or you hanging out here. We really don't. I mean, I know. I meet you where you want them to go at.
I don't mind no company every once in a while.
Every once in a while, but where you want to go? Where you want to meet up at? I'll do that with you all day.
Depending on what time.
That's another thing. Yeah. Like we schedule our stuff early. Yeah. Oh, one more thing before I'm done. So remember, I was telling you like a few weeks that I've been doing a personal experiment without you knowing.
Okay.
Without nobody knowing.
Okay.
So just thinking to myself, like, nah, this can't be true.
Okay.
And now I'm over 40.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, this can't be true. So I'm trying. All right. So here's the thing. I have been trying about a year and a half. I cannot stay up to 1 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Without taking a nap.
If you have a nap, you can stay up.
Yeah, barely. Maybe, but I ain't tell nobody. I've been trying, like, hold on, this can't be. I used to do this all the time. Wake up and stare like a stare to what? Like, nah, something wrong, but never.
No,
I can't make it.
No, there's nothing wrong, baby.
I can't make it. I have been trying.
Just let it go.
Trying.
Okay.
I use other things for excuses, like, the Lakers come on at 10. So, I watch a whole game. Maybe I can in a room at like 1 o'clock.
No.
Wow. Yeah, I've been trying.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I know I would, when I was on a night shift and all of that stuff, my body had gotten used to it. But a normal schedule suits me so well. It suits me.
It looks good on
It
you.
looks good on me,
Mm-hmm.
and I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
I think it's absolutely wonderful being
Well,
over 40.
yeah, yeah. I love it. It's the best time of my life.
I do not miss my youth.
Yeah.
No, I don't miss. I did it.
Yeah, we did it good.
Did it. I did it. I experienced it. I came out alive and to me on top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
satisfied.
Yeah. And we got a lot of life to go.
Yeah, even with all the dumb stuff I did.
Yeah,
And I did a lot of dumb shit.
we made it.
We made it, baby.
We still got a little ways to go.
We still got a little ways to go.
Yep.
So
You want to take us out?
I'll take
Hold on,
us
hold on.
out.
Before we go out, tell them hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. What else? Share it. We want to share it too. Just remind y'all. But go ahead, boo. You say you want to take us out?
Yeah.
Cause I see people watch the videos.
Yeah.
But they got to subscribe. The
Subscribe.
subscribers don't
Subscribe
mean.
for
Yeah,
'em,
everybody
please.
watch the video. Just hit the subscribe, y'all.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna come with more videos, and you hit the subscribe. That's when you'll know when the next video is coming on. It's
Yeah.
gonna pop up. Even my mother says that. Like, I saw your video, it just came up on my phone.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. But if y'all want us to talk about anything, let us know. Give us any ideas y'all want us to talk about. That was our over 40, under 40 view on life.
Mm-hmm.
Leave your comments about it. How you feel about being over 40 or under 40. I love it.
Me too.
I think it's a good time of life.
Yes, indeed. The best time of my
Yeah,
life.
for sure. Now, I was all right in my 20s and 30s now. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
But
we
40,
good
here we are. We're going to be gone. We the Murrays. We signing out. Deuces.